Have you ever wondered why we seek feedback on work but rarely do so in our personal lives? I've noticed how often people overlook asking for feedback. Today, I'll show you why it matters and how we can apply it to transform our lives. We're living in a don't ask, don't tell world. We're supposed to support and tolerate everyone. But if we aren't open to hearing hard truths, we can't grow. This is especially relevant in our personal relationships. This reluctance to give and receive feedback doesn't just hinder our growth, it prevents honest conversations that resolve issues. When we avoid feedback, we miss opportunities to understand each other better and improve our relationships. Consider a couple where one partner values kind words and the other values help with tasks. Without communication, they may miss showing appreciation. Honest conversations can transform their relationship and create a deeper connection. In our professional lives, feedback is structured, performance reviews and evaluations. But in our personal lives, we often navigate blindly, missing valuable insights for growth. This can lead to misunderstandings and frustrations. We might struggle with relationships, hobbies, or personal growth, unaware that small adjustments could lead to significant improvements. Without feedback, we have a limited view of ourselves and our impact on others. Then comes a moment of realization. Feedback isn't just for work. It's a powerful tool in every aspect of our lives. By actively seeking input from friends, family, and even acquaintances, we can gain a clearer picture of ourselves and our interactions with the world. There's a big difference between blunt criticism and constructive feedback. Constructive feedback is aimed at helping us grow, while blunt criticism can feel harsh and unhelpful. We need to learn how to ask for feedback in a way that's helpful and actionable. So how do we incorporate this habit into our lives effectively? It starts with setting clear expectations. When we ask for feedback, we should be specific about what we want to know and how it can help us improve. For example, instead of asking, "What do you think of me?" we could ask, "How could I be a better listener in our conversations?" This specificity helps the person giving feedback focus on constructive, actionable points. Another helpful approach is to share what we're already aware of and working on. For instance, we might say, "I know I interrupt sometimes, and I'm working on that. Is there anything else you've noticed about my communication style that I might not be aware of?" This gives the person a starting point and encourages them to provide insights we might not have considered. It's also important to create a space for honesty. We can do this by showing genuine openness to feedback and thanking people for their insights, even if they're hard to hear. This encourages a culture of trust and openness. The benefits of regularly asking for feedback are truly transformative. As we make this a habit, we'll notice a significant boost in our self-awareness. We start to see ourselves through others' eyes, which can be eye-opening and sometimes surprising. Our relationships often improve too, because we better understand how our actions affect those around us. This practice accelerates our personal growth, helping us identify blind spots we might have missed on our own. Interestingly, it also increases our empathy. As we open ourselves up to others' perspectives, we become more understanding and compassionate. This empathy enriches our interactions and strengthens our connections. And with all this new information about ourselves and our impact, we find ourselves making better decisions in various aspects of our lives. It's like turning on a light in a room we thought we knew well. Suddenly, we see everything more clearly. Imagine you're hiking a challenging trail. You think you're making good progress, but without any markers or fellow hikers, it's hard to be sure. Then you meet an experienced hiker who knows the path well. They point out a shortcut you missed and warn you about a tricky section ahead. Suddenly, your journey becomes clearer and more manageable. Asking for feedback is like meeting that experienced hiker on our personal growth trail. It gives us valuable insights, helps us avoid pitfalls, and often shows us better paths we hadn't noticed. So let's celebrate this habit of asking for feedback. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it could unlock new vistas in our lives. Let's challenge ourselves. Choose one person you trust, friend, family member, or colleague, and ask for specific feedback. On a scale of 1 to 5, how effective am I at specific skill or behavior? Example, how effective am I at active listening? What could I do to improve by 1 point on that scale? What did you learn? How might you use this insight to grow? We'd love to hear from you. In the comments, share one area of your life where you plan to ask for feedback. What specific question will you ask? Let's support each other on this journey.